Hi guys, welcome back again to VanZ channel. Today, I will continue the request to update the list of playable games on the Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 processor, and this is a continuation of the previous video with the same content. Most of the Winlator games can now be played using the Bionic Winlator, or using Vortec. There are some games when the exe file is opened, it will bounce or not respond at all. In this case, you may have to install MotoGP or make changes to the settings in the video buffer and preset. Okay guys, no more talking. Let's begin. First, Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 is generally considered a fun and enjoyable game, particularly for fans of the movie and younger players. Now, you can play this game smoothly, but there's still some glitch will appear along the gameplay. Use recommended settings and driver that's shown below. 2. NBA 2 K14. This is a basketball game that is quite popular and interesting for you to play on the Winlator emulator. The Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 chipset can certainly play this game with better performance if you use the right settings, such as changing the presets that match your device's chipset. 3. Need for Speed Undercover. You can try Winlator Bionic by inserting a driver that supports this processor. This game can also work on the Vortec driver and use DXVK as suggested below, or DXVK, which is commonly used on Snapdragon 7S Gen 3. I also suggest you to change the core limit to no limit, and the preset is adjusted to your device's performance. 4. Dead or Alive 5. Dead or Alive 5 is a fighting game that is quite heavy to play on mid-range devices. To improve the performance of this game to run better is to lower the resolution and graphics. To change the resolution, you can get it in the container menu. To lower the graphics can be done in-game. The Box 64 preset menu also affects its performance. 5. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Same as the previous list. Lower the graphics and resolution to play this game lighter and get higher FPS. And also use the Vortec driver or Winlator Bionic if you feel the performance is not good. 6. Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. This game is actually not fully playable on this chipset. If you have any suggestions or settings that can beat the game better than the performance shown, you can leave your comments below. 7. DeadPool. DeadPool is a Marvel game that is quite widely played by Winlator users today. Lower the game graphics and resolution to get better performance when playing this game. Also use the driver and DXVK settings as suggested below. 8. Fear. Fear is a critically acclaimed first-person shooter known for its intense atmosphere, blend of horror and action, and engaging storyline. Reviews highlight its innovative gameplay, realistic opponents, and the immersive experience it provides. This game runs quite well on this chipset. 9. Inside. Inside, it's known for its dark, atmospheric world, minimalist storytelling, and challenging puzzles. This cool game can run very well now on Winlator using this processor. 10. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Although this game is quite old school, but actually many players still play this phenomenal game. The gameplay of this game is also very interesting, and many choices of characters accompanied by unique combos. Now you can play this game with highest FPS reaching 60. 11. Killing Floor. Killing Floor is a co-op survival horror first-person shooter, known for its intense wave-based zombie-killing gameplay. Players team up to fight off hordes of Zeds, with each wave becoming increasingly challenging, culminating in a boss battle with the Patriarch. 12. Battlefield Vietnam. Battlefield Vietnam is considered a solid, albeit flawed, addition to the Battlefield series. It offers a unique and engaging experience, particularly for fans of the series and those interested in the Vietnam War setting. However, its repetitive nature and some technical issues might deter some players. 13. Battlefield 1942. Battlefield 1942 is a classic game that remains enjoyable for its multiplayer focus and historical setting, especially for those who appreciate team-based tactical gameplay. While it has its flaws, its positive contributions to the FPS genre are undeniable. 14. The Legend of Korra. Players can switch between different bending styles, water, earth, fire, and air, to execute combos and utilize unique elemental attacks. This game is able to run quite playable on this processor with performance above 20. Sometimes you will experience a slight decrease in FPS. 15. Far Cry. This is the first series that is quite widely played by Winlator users. Its FPS performance when played on this processor is able to penetrate up to 90 FPS depending on the specific location. 16. Mafia. Mafia is also one of the games that is quite heavy to play on mid-range devices. There are several ways to improve the performance of this game, such as lowering the graphics in the game settings and changing the required presets in the Box 64 menu. 17. Pokémon Close Combat. Pokémon Close Combat is a fan-made 2D fighting game featuring various fighting-type Pokémon battling it out. It's known for its charming, hand-drawn animation and beginner-friendly gameplay, drawing inspiration from classic arcade fighters. 18. Hatred. Hatred is a twin-stick shooter where players take on the role of a mass murderer who targets civilians and law enforcement. Now, this game can run better on this processor by using additional settings in preset menu or in the container. 19. Inversion. Inversion is a third-person shooter that focuses on gravity manipulation. The core gimmick of controlling gravity is initially fun and offers some unique gameplay moments, like levitating enemies or manipulating the environment. Final list. MotoGP 17. MotoGP 17 is a solid racing game for fans of the sport, offering a good amount of content and a fun, challenging experience. However, its dated graphics and sometimes frustrating AI can be a drawback, especially when compared to other racing games of the time. Okay, those are some recommendations for playable Part 2 games that I can share with you. You may experience a crash or FC when opening the game. Make sure to always check the settings whether they are correct or not, so you can play the game you want to play. For those of you who want to see a list of games that are more than this on the same processor, please watch my previous video for Snapdragon 7S Gen 3. Okay guys, if you think this video useful, please give this video a like, and also subscribe to this channel for more update content like this. Okay guys, see you next time. Bye.